the momentum is still there, because I feel in the last 8 games he won 7, so the momentum should still be there, but it was an interruption and a disappointment, and we want to come back, of course, to what was our recent level. That means play well and therefore win the game.
I saw some quotes from you where you talked about the Tottenham result repairing a relationship with the fans. Did you feel that that needed repairing? Do you think they'd perhaps lost faith in you and the team?
You should ask them.
But the quotes were from you saying that you felt that something had been repaired.
Well, I believe that our fans at home were this season much better than last season. After a difficult start of the season, they understood quickly that we needed their support, and they changed their attitude, and overall during the season, especially since January, they are really behind the team, and it helped us in many games.
In terms of the race for the Champions League places, yourself and Tottenham are level. Chelsea are further 5 points back. Does the fact that they've got this focus on Europe perhaps help your causes, perhaps less to worry about in that respect?
It can go both ways, It can as well not put too much pressure on Chelsea. On the psychological side, it's an advantage to be involved in many competitions. On the physical side, it's a disadvantage. What will take over, you don't know. But overall, I believe that we have one thing to focus on, and therefore it's important that, of course, we manage to do it. Chelsea has still a good opportunity, but they have as well a difficult schedule.
You've got this huge game this weekend. Roberto Mancini has said if Man United beat QPR and Arsenal beat Manchester City, the title race is over. Do you see it this way? You could be perhaps helping United over the line?
It will not be over, but it will, of course, make things very, very difficult, yes.
Are you surprised to hear a manager? Because I know in the past when you've been in title races, you've always said, we'll fight to the last, we won't believe it. So are you surprised?
They will certainly, but I believe that let's wait what happens over the weekend. And unfortunately, we are not too much involved in that title race, and we'll leave them to sort that out between themselves. But at the moment, Man United has the advantage.
Is this an absolute must-win for both yourself and City?
On our side, it's a want-win. We want to win, and of course, it is a home game. We feel strong at home. It is a big game. You want to win the big games.
The build-up, a lot of the build-up there's been a lot of talk about Balotelli. I mean, Mancini has suggested that if he had played with him, he'd probably have punched him. Have you ever been in that situation with any of your players?
No.
But how disruptive?
I'm not a good boxer anyway.
But how disruptive can it be to have a player who seems to be getting a lot of the attention? They've got this important title run, and there's a player who day by day appears to be involved in one headline or another. Can it be disruptive for the other players and the manager who's just trying to get his team focused?
It can, but in this specific case, I don't know the player, nor do I know the situation, so it's very difficult for me to interfere in that, You care about your players, your own problems, and you leave the rest, and believe me, that's enough. You leave all the rest to the other managers.